All right, so continuing on with this, we're going to add some more data such that I can demonstrate to you entering formulas. So I'm going to add some net income data starting in a cell A6 and going across. So in 2019, we had a net income of $39,240, followed by $16,571. Notice if you hit enter, it's going to go down, but if I hit tab, it will continue going to the right. 21,204 for 2017. 16,798 in 2016, 12,193 in 2015, and 22,074 in 2014. All right, so I'm going to need the formatting to be the same. So I'm going to highlight cells A5 to F5. I'm going to click the paintbrush above clipboard on the home tab for Format Painter. If I wanted to do multiple things, I would double click it, but just because I want to do one portion of this row, I'm just going to click it once and then highlight cells A6 to F6, and you can see the formatting is now taken over. Going to modify this instead of it saying Microsoft Corporation sales. I want to change that to be for it to be a profitability analysis. So I'm going to, in the formula bar, now change sales, change that, type over it, make it profitability analysis. And I need to actually, with my data, I need to say, well, what is what? I know this is sales and net income, but if someone else were looking at it, they would not know. So I'm going to, with the black arrow, highlight over A, column A, click it, and then right click, insert, to insert a new column. So now in cell A5, I'm going to type sales. In cell A6, I'll type net income. And then I'm going to use formulas, calculate net profit margin. So that'll be in cell A7. Notice that you can't see all of net income, so I need to modify the column width accordingly. So to do that, on the we're going to click the format button on the home tab. So this is above sales. So I'm going to do format, and then I'm going to select column width, and let's make that 20, and then click OK. So that way I have plenty of room there now. All right, so now what I'm going to do is create a formula that will give us net profit margin. So to do that, beginning in cell B7, I will type equal. So anytime you want to do a formula in Excel, you have to start with equals. And then I am going to say net income B6. So just click on that cell or type B6. To do divide in Excel, it's going to be the slash. So this the slash can be found on your number keypad on your keyboard. And then so this will be equal to B6 divided by B5. So that's our definition of net profit margin. It's net income divided by sales. So I'll hit enter. And you can see that number doesn't look very pretty, but we'll fix that in just a moment. Now with the black cross, I can take this formula and drag it all the way across instead of having to retype all my formulas. So once again, to demonstrate that, highlight until you get the black cross at the bottom right of cell B7, and I will then drag that across with the left clicking the mouse, and then there it is. So left holding it and dragging it over. So now what I want to do to make this actually look like percentages is I am now going to format this accordingly. So I'm going to highlight, right click, and then format the cells. Going to get a number. So get a number. We're going to make it 2 decimal places, but this is actually a percentage because it's a ratio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on percentage instead and do 2 decimal places and then click OK. And you can see that looks much better. You could also do this by clicking on the home tab, the percent style above number, and you can see all the various styles there. You can also increase the decimal place or decrease it, however you want to do.